Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or if you're new here, welcome. So today I am going to be talking about highlights. If you know me, you know I love blinding highlights. I do not like settled highlights or like a natural glow. Well, that's a lie. I like a natural glow if I don't have no foundation or anything on and just like mascara or something. But for the most part, if I have a beat face, we're gonna be blinding people. Like, yeah, like, oh my god, just look at that. Oh my god, I freaking love highlights so much. I'm going to be showing you my favorite highlights, my favorite brushes to apply certain highlights. So yeah, don't forget to like and subscribe, and let's go ahead and get started. So the first one I'm showing you is Precious Petals by Wet n Wild, and this one is actually only $5. Yes, $5. I like Wet n Wild highlights. I feel like for $5, like, damn, that's really good. So here it is. Well, I don't think you guys are gonna be able to see it, but oh, there we go. It is so freaking creamy, you guys. Like, I love creamy highlights. Those are just like the best highlights, honestly. But let me go ahead and swatch it for you. Do you see that? Oh my god, it is so pretty. This is like my favorite drugstore highlight, in this shade too. So this highlight, I usually use my fingers to apply it. I feel like it's best applied that way. When I put it with the brush, it's kind of like super powdery. So I like doing it with my fingers and then putting setting spray on like the area where the highlight is, and then just tapping it some more on wherever I apply it. So that is how I like to apply Precious Petals. And for $5, like, y'all need to go get this highlight because it's bomb. So for the second highlight, this is actually the first highlight I purchased when I started using highlight. It was like the only thing I used for a very long time. I never wanted to use anything else but this because it is so freaking blinding. Like, it is so blinding. And before, I didn't know how to put highlight on right, and I would literally just grab a brush and just swipe it on there, and I would have like, oh my god, it looks so bad. Like, you can only imagine. It is a ColourPop highlight, and it is Fanny pack. It's the Super Shock highlights, and I want to show you guys, but it's a little broken. I dropped it a while back and it just shattered everywhere. Like, oh, okay, yeah. It comes in a pretty good size packaging, and it's only $8. I think all of their highlights are only $8, but yeah. Are you ready? Oh my god, like, look at that. Oh my god. It is such a pretty highlight. To apply this highlight, I usually use this brush right here. It is the Morphe M310. I like using this brush for that highlight just because it doesn't pick up too much, and as you can tell, like, it's pretty intense, so it picks up a good amount, and it really blends it out pretty well. So yeah, I highly recommend for you guys to get this brush if you're gonna get that highlight. So the next highlight is another ColourPop highlight, and this one, people used to always ask me, what highlight are you using? Like, where did you get it from? And I used to be so stingy. Like, I would be like, it's a secret, but the secret's out the box now. So this highlight is called Flexitarian. I could be pronouncing it wrong, but I'll link it down below so you guys can see, but I'm pretty sure that's what it's called. It is so freaking pretty. I love this highlight. This is another highlight that I used on a daily basis for a while. It was my go-to, and I don't know why I stopped using it, honestly. It is so freaking pretty. Like, oh my god. This is like a whole other level. This is a highlight you just blind people with, okay? Like, it is so freaking good and it's so creamy. The creamier, I feel like the creamier the powdered highlight is, the better it's gonna look. This one is by far the best affordable highlight like that you can invest in. It is seriously the best thing in the world. And again, you do have to be careful with this highlight because yeah, you see how blinding it is. So that one I like to apply it with my finger, and then I'll just tap this brush, which is a Crown Pro brush in C529. So I'll apply it with my fingers and then just tap this in the highlight and just blend it out really good. This is actually my favorite highlight brush. This is my favorite, by far my favorite brush to apply highlight with. So the next one is in the BH Cosmetics Carli Bybel Deluxe Edition palette. I talked about these highlights on a previous video that I used her palette with, but it is these two right here. And I usually mix these two together, and oh my god, they are so pretty. It kind of reminds me of Precious Petal, but with a little more champagne-y color, just because I'm adding this to it. This whole palette is actually $20, I believe. So yeah, and all her shadows in here are so creamy, even the highlights. So I would definitely recommend getting the palette. Like, oh my god. Like, do you guys see that? So to apply these two highlights, I usually like just tap in both of the highlights and apply it with this brush, the crown brush that I mentioned. So yeah, I really recommend you guys to get these highlights. Plus you'll be getting shadows with this. So $20 for this is a steal. So the next one is actually my favorite palette from the whole like Anastasia Glow Kit collection, and it is the Aurora Glow Kits. Sadly it did break. I was so sad when I saw it happening. So sad. But I was able to like pick it all up and just scoop it back in there because I'm not letting this go to waste. Heck no. When I first saw this palette, I was like, I don't know if I'm gonna like it because like there's like blue and purple and like a green. I was like, there's no way I'm gonna use this. But actually this is my favorite one. Like, this is my favorite palette from all of them. Yeah, these three are the ones I use the most, and then these three I usually use like on my inner corner or like my brow bone if I'm like you know, depending on the look. And this palette is $40, which to me it's not that bad for 6 different colors. I think it's a pretty good price, and it's not like the pans are tiny or anything. Like, it has a good amount in it, so I think it's so worth it. So let me go ahead and swatch. I don't know if I should swatch the 3 that I really use or all of them. What should I do? I'm just gonna swatch all of them for you guys. Hopefully there's like enough room on my hand. We'll see. So this one is Helia, I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure, but damn. This one is Orion. It is such a pretty blue highlight. I love it so much. It is so pretty. And this one is Spectra. They're so freaking pretty. I love them so much, and they're so creamy. Now I'm gonna show you the ones that I usually use like all the time. There is Eclipse. Oh my god, look at that. And then this one is Luna. And then this one is Lyra or Lyra. I'm not exactly sure how you pronounce it, but yeah. Look at them, they're so freaking pretty. And for the last highlight, it is another highlight from Anastasia, and it is in collab with Amrezy. If you guys love highlights and you haven't tried this highlight, like, what are you doing? What are you doing? It is so freaking pretty, especially now for the summer. This is like the best thing in the world. Like, I'm not even saying that just because I love Amrezy. Like, this is insane. Like, honestly, like, what the heck? It is so freaking pretty. I love everything about it. I love the little wave effects. I love the packaging. It's just so beautiful. And I love that it has a mirror with it as well, because I mean, it's super convenient. You can just run out the door with this, and yeah. And I just tried to look up the price, and it is out of stock on the website. So it didn't show me a price, and I don't remember how much it was, but I want to say it was around $40–50, which for the amount of highlight that you're getting, I think that's pretty good. So let me go ahead and swatch it for you guys so you guys can see what I'm talking about, because this highlight is so blinding. Oh my god. Like, do you see this? Like, this is crazy. Like, it honestly is. Like, I'm so in love with it. And it does look like I haven't used the highlight, but I have. It's just a little goes a long way, and I like using the crown brush with it because it's really precise, and just make sure you're not really like digging in there. Just tap it on and apply it. So if you guys didn't get to buy it, I'm so sorry. Hopefully they're coming back with some more, but like, damn, this highlight is so bomb. This is why it is my favorite. But yeah, these are by far my favorite highlights. I love these so much. I will leave the links to the products in the description box, so you guys can go ahead and purchase them, because you guys need these highlights in your life if you are a highlights fanatic like I am. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it helped you figure out which highlight you need to buy next. So yeah, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in my next video.